Hello, and thank you for taking the time to prepare for your library's upcoming public launch of the BiblioCore Discovery Layer. This video walks you through some general information on preparing for the launch, a checklist of specific preparation tasks, additional details about the launch, and where to find support. This video was recorded for the May 2026 launch, and dates mentioned during this video relate to this initial launch period. The BiblioCore Discovery Layer will provide users with a modern, mobile-friendly design and an improved search experience. Users will still be able to do everything they're used to in the current online catalog, placing holds, renewing items, and managing your account. So while it may look different, much of the underlying functionality is the same. At this point, your library is likely previewing BiblioCore with your patrons. The Power Pack is still your primary online catalog, but patrons have access to your library's BiblioCore site to try it out. At the end of the preview stage, the library will officially launch BiblioCore as your library's primary discovery interface. Leading up to your public launch, staff should review and audit your website, social media profiles, and external or third-party platforms to identify pages and settings that use catalog links. On your launch date, you will update these links. Libraries will also work with CCS to configure and test your in-library catalog stations ahead of your launch. Information was sent to project contacts mid-April about configuring an in-house mode for your core site to be used with your OPACs. In-house mode features reduced account timeout and prioritized availability for your location. If you need information on configuring BiblioCore's in-house mode for your OPACs, email help@ccslib.org. As noted in the email to project contacts, CCS is requiring libraries submit information for their in-house mode setup at least 2 weeks before your launch to ensure adequate lead time on configuration. Let's walk through each of the checklist steps to prepare for your launch. Open a help desk ticket at least 2 business days before your launch date. When ready to launch, open a help desk ticket by visiting help.ccslib.org or emailing help@ccslib.org. CCS will make some updates on behalf of libraries for certain tools like Polaris notices and, if used, online pack registration pages. We request you give us at least 2 business days advance notice of your launch. Update the website search widget. Update user navigation widgets. Many libraries feature a search widget on their website, which launches a search on the online catalog, and a My Account or login widget that allows the patron to sign into their online catalog account. These widgets should be updated on the day of your public launch. To help configure your website widgets, BiblioCommons provides a page for each library that includes sample code. To access the page, add info/integration to your library's BiblioCore site URL. You can find related information on the CCS website how-to page integrating BiblioCore with library websites. Update additional links to the catalog on your library's website. Review your website for any additional links that direct users to the online catalog. For example, you may have a page on your website featuring Library of Things materials that, when clicked, takes a patron to the record in the online catalog so they can place a hold. The CCS website page configuring BiblioCore links with external services includes the BiblioCore convention for direct record links. One thing to keep in mind is that libraries and patrons will still have access to the pack post-launch. Existing links will not be broken if you're not able to update all links at the time of your launch. Update social media profile links. In addition to the library's website, you'll also want to update links to the catalog that are found on your library's social media profiles or bios. While any catalog links in new social media posts should direct the patron to BiblioCore, it's not necessary to update links found in your backlog of social media posts. We will still have access to the Power Pack after your launch. Update LX Starter or Patron Point Notice links. CCS will update any online catalog links or references found in Polaris email notices, Polaris print notices, and MessageBee text notices at your launch. If the library uses LX Starter, Patron Point, or other third-party services for email notices, Staff will need to update links to the catalog that are found in the email body or footer. Update catalog linking structure in external tools and platforms. Libraries will additionally need to update settings in external tools and platforms that link to the catalog. This includes tools such as Novelist, Library Aware, OCLC, and Ingram. Libraries will need to update the catalog linking structure to point to BiblioCore instead of the Power Pack. This website page, Configuring BiblioCore Links with External Services, provides details on what to input in the catalog linking structure on these sites. Libraries should also update their Ingram iMatch settings. This update does not have to be right away at your public launch, since iMatch will still be able to reference the Power Pack. For details on updating Ingram iMatch settings, see the CCS website page, Ingram Settings for the OPAC and iMatch collection mapping. Optional: request updates to email templates. Libraries can optionally request adjustments to BiblioCore email text, which includes the registration email, reset password email, and confirmation of changed email. Changes are limited to text only. The templates do not support adding images, HTML, or other design edits. Update in-library catalog stations. Finally, the library will change your in-library catalog stations to search BiblioCore instead of the pack on the day of your launch. What about our library app? There is no action the library needs to take with their third-party apps, such as Communico. BiblioCore does not support a connection between their site and other library apps. If your library app features carousels, you can continue to use Polaris record sets for app content. There are a few additional details to review about your launch. What happens to the Power Pack? The Power Pack will not go away. Staff and patrons will still have access to the legacy catalog after transitioning to BiblioCore. Libraries have the option of simplifying or decommissioning their Power Pack pages to encourage patrons to transition to Core. Feedback. A new catalog is a big change for patrons, and they will want to share their thoughts. When a user is logged into BiblioCore, they will see an option to submit feedback. Any feedback submitted through your site is collected into a feedback report. Staff in the User Management Permission Group can run a feedback report under the Admin Site Actions. CCS will actively monitor and respond to feedback during the initial launch stage, through the end of June 2026. During this period, CCS will review all feedback and respond to the patrons. The feedback and responses will be shared with libraries on a weekly basis. The library may provide additional follow-up if needed. Analytics. Your library may also be interested in data on how your patrons are using and interacting with BiblioCore. Each library has access to a BiblioCore data dashboard that includes metrics from Google Analytics. See the CCS website page, BiblioCore Data Dashboard, for your library's data dashboard link. One important thing you can do to prepare for your launch is know where to find information on BiblioCore. First are resources available for both library staff and patrons. The BiblioCore help articles provide some step-by-step instructions for getting you started with the site's actions and features. Access the articles by clicking Help next to the Login My Account button. Catalog.ccslib.org includes some basic information on the transition to BiblioCore, some tutorial videos to get patrons started, and answers to frequently asked questions. Please share this resource with your users. Other resources are available for library staff use. Staff at CCS libraries are eligible to sign up for the BiblioCommons Partner Portal. This site houses documentation created by BiblioCommons staff. There are also how-to pages on the CCS website. These pages can be found at ccslib.org under the How to BiblioCore section. An L2 login is required to access these pages. CCS will continue to build how-to resources. Library staff also have access to the BiblioCore Marketing Toolkit. This toolkit houses important information to help you through your switch to BiblioCore, including talking points, marketing blurbs, and FAQ from questions collected during this project. You will find a link to the toolkit on the CCS website under the BiblioCore How-To section. Finally, library staff are always encouraged to submit questions to CCS through our help desk, help.ccslib.org, or by emailing help@ccslib.org. Congratulations for making it to the public launch of your library's BiblioCore Discovery Layer. It's a big change, and the libraries and staff have done a great job to prepare. Please do not hesitate to reach out to CCS staff at help@ccslib.org for help or support.